Sofia versus Plovdiv. Which Bulgarian city should you visit? Now, if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Traveling with Com. So I take you around the best destinations all around the world, and I give you some really important advice and tips that you need to bear in mind when you visit these destinations. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel for more travel content and for more travel advice. Now, Sofia is the capital city of Bulgaria. It's Bulgaria's largest city. It has the largest airport in the country, and it is the major hub for the entire country. And Plovdiv is the second largest city in Bulgaria. It's much less visited than Sofia, but it is a very, very nice city. So we're going to compare both cities in 8 categories and decide which one is the better city for you. The first category we're going to go through is architecture. Which city has the best architecture? So in Sofia you do have nice architecture, especially the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral and also the other Eastern Orthodox cathedrals in the city as well. However, I think I'm going to have to go with Plovdiv with this category, because I think the old town in Plovdiv is overall nicer than the old town in Sofia, because Sofia does have a lot of brutalist, communist style architecture, as does Plovdiv as well. But I just think Plovdiv Old Town has a really nice ambience, really nice architecture. So I'm going to go with Plovdiv with this one. The second category is things to do. Which city has the most things to do? So in Plovdiv you actually do have a few things to do. You can go up to the Alyosha monument and get skyline views all across the city. You can walk through the old town. You can also see the ancient theatres as well. You can see the Philippopolis ancient amphitheatre in the city centre, and also there's another famous Roman amphitheatre as well just outside the city centre in the Kapana district, which is a massive ancient amphitheatre. But I do think I'll have to go with Sofia in this category because it is the capital city. There is a lot of things to do. You can see the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, you can go to the National Palace of Culture, there's lots of parks in the city. It's a really green city, Sofia, so there's parks everywhere you can go to and relax in. There's also a natural history museum, there's the National Theatre, and there's also ancient ruins in Sofia as well that you can check out. So I do think Sofia probably has the most things to do.
But I've got a quick recommendation. If you click on the description of this video and go to the top link, it will take you to the G Adventures website. Now, G Adventures offer guided tours and group tours all around the world of some of the world's best destinations on all 7 continents. So you can book trips to Europe, Africa, Antarctica even, Asia, anywhere around the world. They offer guided tours and group trips. So go to the website, go to the description, and check out if there are any trips that you are interested in booking.
Now, the next category is public transport, and 100% Sofia wins for public transport. You have trams, buses, a metro system. You have a well-connected international airport. 100% Sofia has the better public transport. In Plovdiv, you don't really have public transport other than the main train station. It does have an airport as well, Plovdiv, but I believe it only flies to London. So if you live in London, that's great. You can fly direct to Plovdiv. Otherwise, you have to fly direct to Sofia and then take a train or a bus from Sofia over to Plovdiv. Category number 4 is food. So I think I will have to go again with Sofia with this one because it is the capital, so there are more food options in Sofia. There are more local Bulgarian cuisine options. There are more international options than Plovdiv. So I think Sofia will win this one. However, I will mention that Plovdiv food in general is cheaper because Plovdiv is a cheaper city than Sofia. So if you are looking for cheaper food, then Plovdiv would win. But overall, for food options, I think Sofia is the better choice. Now, leading on from what I mentioned about the cheaper food options in Plovdiv, the next category is price. And 100% Plovdiv is cheaper, accommodation will be cheaper, food will be cheaper, going out will be cheaper, so Plovdiv is the cheaper city. Now, the next category is nightlife. Which city has the better nightlife? Now, this is going to be a bit controversial, but I'm actually going to go with Plovdiv with this one. Now, Sofia does have the more nightlife options. It's the bigger city. There are more pubs, bars and clubs compared with Plovdiv. However, I think everything in Sofia is more spread out, so therefore I did prefer the nightlife in Plovdiv because all of the nightlife in Plovdiv is concentrated in the old town, and it's concentrated in a district called Kapana, which is where you'll find all the bars and all the pubs, and it's really lively. So personally, I'm going to go with Plovdiv, but there are more options to choose from in Sofia, so do be aware of that. Now, category 7 is the people. Which city has the friendlier people? To be honest with you, this one really should be a tie because they're both cities in Bulgaria. Bulgarian people very similar across the board, but if I did have to go with one, I think Plovdiv maybe does have slightly friendlier people just because it's not as touristy, so people are very keen to welcome tourists to their city. But to be honest with you, really this one is a tie because Bulgarian people are Bulgarian people pretty much wherever you go in the country. And now the last category, which city would I return to if I could only go back to one? I think personally speaking, I would have to go with Plovdiv just because I think the old town is really nice. It's a really nice atmosphere. You can go to the Kapana district where you can go to the bars. I just personally prefer Plovdiv. I just think it's a nicer city to be in. But Sofia is also nice too. You've got lots of things to do in Sofia, and you definitely should check out the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral if you go to Sofia. But if I could choose one, I'd go with Plovdiv. So I do hope today's video has been really helpful, and I do hope today's video has given you some insight into Bulgaria's two largest cities. If you have enjoyed the video, click the like button right now, click subscribe, it really does help the channel, and do click onto the description where you can check out more travel products and travel deals that will help you along your travels. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.